Hey Gemini, EverlongMystic here. So we're going to get you a message. We're going to look at the 3 C's. The 3 C's are the most common ways we let negativity leak into our lives, which basically steals from our happiness. So, I'm hoping we can prevent some negativity from coming in by doing a reading on the 3 C's for each sign. Now, if you're not doing any of these things, then awesome. You're ahead of the game. All right, so 3 C's are comparing, complaining, and criticizing. All right, what are we comparing? You know, the 3 of Wands, it's about, it's kind of about the future or waiting for your ship to come in or whatever, but I feel like this is, you're comparing how you see things versus how other people see things. And it doesn't necessarily have to be about the future. It's how you see things. It's like you want them to see it your way. And if you're trying to see it their way, it's a struggle. So why is this coming up? Why is this coming up for Gemini? Well, that's a spill. That's not a pop out. Ugh. I'm having a hard time shuffling because I had an incident with a mandolin and cut my finger. What is going on? I'll take these. Okay. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I said. It's like trying to manifest a perspective. You're unable to manifest the perspective of the others, and I want to say this usually comes easy for you. So this may or may not be inviting negativity. This will be the first comparing one that's not something negative. Well, let's see. What do you really want out of this here? Well, you want to figure it out. Like, that's kind of no kidding, right? All right, so how do you figure it out? Let's get some advice from the Lifruma Healing Oracle deck. So how does Gemini figure this out? How to see the other perspective? It kind of seems like with this Knight of Swords, there's something like decision-y going on here. It's like, like there's pressure to make a decision, so you're a little bit more like, I gotta figure this out, you know what I mean? Like maybe you're running out of time or something. So we have, what is that, Eggleshalmer? The, Wheel Shield, the Helm of Awe. Awe-inspired ancestral collective magic. A smoke screen to surround and shield us. Okay, so smack in the middle here it says, a still sea doesn't make a seasoned sailor. This is something that you're going to have to figure out on your own, and when you do, because you will, when you do, it will make you a better sailor. In other words, you will have learned something, you will have created pathways, like in your brain, you know, like when you learn stuff, to kind of help you, be better at this in the future. So what do we complain about here? Three of Swords. Well, I don't blame you. Three of Swords is not a bowl of peaches. So, Three of Swords. So why are you complaining about the Three of Swords? Why are you complaining about it? So what's this complain of pain? Well, okay then. Um, you're kind of telling me, Gemini, that you're gonna, and I'm gonna keep complaining about it until the pain dulls. That's why. Like, you're not even saying why, you're just saying what you're gonna do. I'm gonna keep complaining about this anxiety, this stress, this inconvenience, this whatever this is for me. And I'm gonna keep complaining about it until the pain dulls. Oh, okay then. So, underneath all this, there's something that either you need or you want. So let's see what it is. Eight of Swords. I feel like this Eight of Swords is something that you may not want to admit, Gemini, but sometimes you overthink. Maybe you actually confuse your own self, or you're not like practicing what you're preaching or something like that. So you want to get it all figured out, right? It's like you want to have like the pros and the cons and the, like you want to have it a little bit organized so that you can like communicate to the point, okay? It's like none of this you don't want sugarcoating, you don't want like you want to like almost like you want it some like to be blunt. Like let's just get it out on the table and let's just what is it? Or you know what I mean? So what's gonna help you do that? Let's get Lafruma. What's gonna help Gemini like get all this sorted out? Because it's not just complaining because because I can, or you know what I mean? If it is, I mean, remember you're inviting more negativity in, and we just want to be happy. We want to be happy. Okay, ride. So we have ride here. Unsaddle from the tangled stitches that hold you fast. And that's what you're trying to do. So it says here, unbridle yourself from the shackles of the shadow mare, slice free, and set off out of fate's starter gate. Choose to ignore the curdling cries of the battle slain as they still shriek in sleep. That's the Nine of Swords shrieking in sleep. Slip your knots and ride out. Do not force your horse to run a deathly course, but get down and walk your own journey. So this is kind of like taking a step back and deciding where you want to go and, like making a smooth ride of it. So the last section here is criticizing. Five of Swords. That's not fair. Okay, so there's some kind of scenario here where you are picking apart every bit of it. Like, obviously you were not the winner like if it was a battle, like you didn't win or you didn't get what you wanted, right? But like you're picking apart every single detail just to, I don't know, like to shred it, like to, you know? Um, we all do that. I do that sometimes. Um, let's see why. So why are we doing this? Why can't we just, we lost the battle, but maybe not the war. Why can't we just let it be? Because it'll take too long. No. You don't want to start over. I feel like this Knight of Pentacles is saying, like, okay, back to the drawing board. And then we have the Devil. And it's funny because like going back to the drawing board and starting, starting over step by step, to try again for something that you didn't win or you lost or whatever. It's tempting to cheat because the Five of Swords could be a card of cheating as well. It's tempting to take shortcuts. And so, like, I feel like you're torn. And because you're torn, you're irritated. And because you're irritated, you keep going back to that thing that didn't work, or you know what I mean, or someone screwed you over, and it's like, man, and it's just, getting you all heated up. And it's funny because the Devil could also be like a card of adversary, which it's all melting together here. All right, so here we have Two of Swords. So here, even more so than the Knight of Swords, is a decision, and it is wound up tight with a green ribbon. So the green ribbon is your lower heart, right? So you've got to sort through that in order to see what you need to see to make this decision. Let's see. How do we sort through the lower heart? That's the question that we're asking Lafruma here. How do we sort through the lower heart in order to make a decision about what we do? Because it's really just, you really just need to decide, what you're gonna do. Ooh. We have hooded, unseeing, the unseeing hooded warrior of inner battles. Look within before looking out. Only listen to your voice and not the dialogue of others. The hooded falcon with claws and jaws tears flesh. We must wait to unmask. Uncloak and be ready to sear with precision the target in our sights. Ooh, kind of looks like this. Reminds me of this card here. Lest we lash out and harm those we openly love. Plan, seek, and swoop. Well, there you go. That's what you do. Okay. So Gemini, this is your message, and I wish you happiness, and I will see you next time. Bye, Gemini.